governor's approach to reopening Georgia is safe and science-based. Let me show you another thing he tweeted. He says, for weeks now, my team has worked closely with the Trump administration and our federal counterparts to mitigate the impact of coronavirus in Georgia. Our decisions and direction are informed by data and public health recommendations. Despite the governor's order, not everyone is rushing to reopen. The owners of this Atlanta barbershop say they're not ready until they can acquire proper safety equipment.
Without masks and without regular testing for our asymptomatic staff, we won't feel comfortable opening. It's very similar to just letting us out in the desert with no water.
And we're seeing sort of mixed reactions in terms of the business response. This fitness center allowed to reopen, but part of a national conglomerate that wants to play it safe and wait a while longer. We are seeing some salons opening today. There's a pet grooming salon that was able to stay open throughout all this, but serving customers outside. And then a restaurant that has been serving takeout only, but Harris, starting on Monday, restaurants will be allowed to reopen their dining rooms, provided they're able to do it in a way that enhances cleaning and social distancing. It'll be interesting to see how many restaurants take the governor up on this offer. But as far as the salons and tattoo places, we're seeing sort of a mixture of those reopening today and those wanting to play it safe. Back to you.
Well, it was really interesting. Jonathan Seri, thank you very much. I'll further what you're saying. It was interesting today as we're looking at what some of the president had to say at the latest news conference last evening. His words regarding Governor Brian Kemp of Georgia were certainly of a tougher tone. And he is speaking now, and we are going to be able to bring this to you. We're inside of a minute warning right now. We've been telling you that the president is signing that $484 billion coronavirus relief bill, but he's also talking on a range of other topics. Let's go inside the White House right now and watch the president together.
50,000 people have died today. You're saying that you want credit for what the government has done. Do you take any responsibility for these 50,000 deaths that have happened in this country?
I think we did a great job. As you know, minimal numbers were going to be 100,000 people. Minimal numbers were going to be 100,000 people, and we're going to be hopefully far below that. If we didn't take quick action, you could have lost many millions of people. So we're really being given a lot of credit for a lot of people. I'm not looking for credit for myself, but I am looking for credit for the people in the federal government that have done such a great job, and for the doctors and nurses and everybody else, please.
Mr. President, could you make a comment on Rick White, who is citizen to file a whistleblower complaint?
I don't know the gentleman. I'm sorry, I don't know him. I don't know how you sign a whistleblower complaint whenever you sign a whistleblower complaint. You're talking about how do you sign a whistleblower complaint when everybody knows who he is? I know nothing about him.
He says he was retaliated against because he refused to promote hydroxychloroquine.
I don't know anything about it.
Did you ever ask a scientist to promote it?
Just take it nice and easy. I don't know anything about him. Until yesterday, I never heard of the gentleman. Okay?
Don't you know anything what happened to him?
What?
Have you asked anyone to look into the circumstances?
I have not yet. At some point I will. I guess they moved him to a different group.
What price China should pay for spreading this virus and covering it up online?
Well, we're looking into it. We're studying it. We're investigating it, and we'll see what happens. But it is something that should have been stopped early on. It could have been stopped easily in China, and we don't understand why they didn't do it. So we're looking into it. We're not happy about it.
Why don't you know about...
Who are you with?
I'm with NPR, Aisha Rasta.
Okay, go ahead. You're not up. Go ahead, please. Question.
Do you support any money for the Postal Service?
So I can comment on that.
Go ahead, Postal Service.
So we authorized in the last CARE Act over $10 billion of a loan. My team is already actively working on that with the Postal Service if they need the money, and we're dealing with that.
The Postal Service is a joke because they're handing out packages for Amazon and other internet companies, and every time they bring a package, they lose money on it. So Amazon and other internet companies and delivery companies are dropping all of their, not all of them, but a big portion of packages and whatever else they're doing into a post office, and the post office is supposed to deliver the packages, and they lose a lot of money. The post office should raise the price of a package by approximately 4 times because they don't raise them. For some reason, these people have been in there a long time, but for some reason they're very cozy with some of these companies, and they don't raise the price of a package. And if they raise the price of a package like they should, 4 or 5 times, that's what it should be, or let Amazon build their own post office, which would be an impossible thing to do because the post office is massive and serves every little piece of the country. The post office, if they raise the price of a package by approximately 4 times, it'll be a whole new ball game. But they don't want to raise because they don't want to insult Amazon and they don't want to insult other companies perhaps that they like. The post office should raise the price of the packages to the companies, not to the people, to the companies. And if they did that, it would be a whole different story. Do you agree with that, Steve?
I do, and actually we are going to put certain criteria for our postal reform program as part of the loan, and we're looking forward